What's up everybody, it's RobinGaming here, and first of all, just, it's been 2 weeks since I made my last video. I actually hadn't planned that, but I kind of informed you that, my school would start, and it started last week, so I went to college now for about, a week and a half. And yeah, I pretty much haven't been able to make any videos, so, I just want to, apologize for that first of all, because, as I said, I really hadn't planned it, and it was just that I was really busy, and I already said that in a video, so I don't, I want to keep this quick, but don't expect too many videos in the coming time. Like I said, 1 or 2 a week, that should be pretty much what you should be counting on, every Sunday, and then, 1 video most likely during the school days, during the weekdays, most likely on Wednesday or something like that. And that's pretty much what you should be expecting. Don't expect me to make more videos. Of course, if I have the time, then you will see a 3rd video in a week as well. Yeah, but for now, just really don't count on that, and yeah, I'm really sorry about that, but as I said, I need to catch up with school, and it took me a long time to really catch up with it and get up to speed again, because it just started, and it was immediately like, okay, get back to work and start working on new projects, blah blah blah, stuff like that. So yeah, like I said, the video schedule, expect a video every Wednesday and every Sunday for now. That's pretty much what you should be counting on, but I have some great videos that are coming up. Actually, I have some great ideas, stuff that I want to talk about, stuff that I want to do, a new series that I'm going to be starting, and actually this Sunday, I can already kind of guarantee you that this Sunday I'm gonna have a really exclusive and special video for Naughty Dog fans. So if you like Uncharted, if you like The Last of Us, just like me of course, then yeah, be sure to check out Sunday's video, because that's gonna be really insane. Yeah, I managed to make that work, to make that video happen, and it's gonna be really cool. So now to the actual topic of the video, virtual reality. And yeah, I mean, I had wanted to talk about virtual reality for about a month now, but I kind of never had the real, there never was the opportunity to talk about it because it was in the news or something like that. So first of all, to kind of introduce the topic, now virtual reality has been a dream of mine, pretty much since I was young. The ability to really be in a game world and actually feel like you're in it, and just play and almost feel the experience. It's really immersive, and I thought virtual reality would be something really cool, and if they were ever gonna make that happen, then I had always thought that's gonna be insane. And now people tried virtual reality 10 or 20 years ago, companies, but it never really worked, and of course that's really logical because the technology was never there for virtual reality to make it work. But now only recently, of course, many of you will know the Oculus Rift from Oculus. They started working on this virtual reality headset, I think it's called, and it was kind of the first real virtual reality headset where it actually felt like you were in the world. You put that headset on, and it was I don't actually know if it's the word headset, but whatever. You put that thing on, and you could actually the full screen was covered. Everything in front of your eyes was covered by the game, and you felt like you were really standing in there. And at the same time, if you were moving your head around to the left or to the right, for some reason I'm doing now myself, but if you moved your head, then you could actually see, for example, the right side of the screen and the left side, and you actually could turn 360 degrees, while probably your main view was still in the same position like you normally have on your TV. So that's something that was really cool, and I was really interested in that, and I just hope that companies like Sony would be working together. And then Shuei Yoshida from Sony a month ago, I believe, said that they were actually looking into the Oculus Rift and that they were actually experimenting stuff with it. And when I heard that, I was really excited, because for now, we have the next generation of consoles, the PS4 and the Xbox One, of course, and it's kind of yeah, it's a big upgrade from the previous generation, but there's nothing really definitive for next generation in my eyes. When you had the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, of course they started doing HD pretty much. It went from SD to HD. That was a huge step, and it really felt like next gen. But for the PS4 and for the Xbox One, it's kind of you know, it's not really a big step, and it feels like, yeah, it's kind of like they are perfecting, you know, what they had set up with the current generation. But I wanted something really definitive, something really like something that really added to the experience and that would really make me feel like, yeah, this is next gen. And now there have been rumors that Sony is actually working on their own virtual reality headset. Now I don't know what the deal is with that, you know, if they kind of couldn't make an agreement with Oculus or something, because it looked like they were actually going to work together with them or something like that. But yeah, for now, like, it's all rumors, of course, so you can't really, you know, you can't really say that that Oculus has, for example, been like that they didn't want to work together with Oculus or something like that. But we'll see about that. I'm just really excited about the idea. Now, the thing with virtual reality is that many people are like, well, it's probably gonna be a gimmick, and you know, that is the thing I'm struggling with still. Like, is it gonna be a gimmick, or is it, you know, gonna be something that really adds to the experience? You know, will it really have that added value? You know. And I don't know, like, for example, if you look at 3D, like in the 3DS, or Sony has been really pushing 3D with their televisions, of course. We saw games like Uncharted really, like, you know, focus on making 3D work for the game. But that never really did well. People weren't, you know, buying 3D TVs. They were expensive as hell, and yeah, for good reason. But, you know, I'm kind of like, well, yeah, I mean, 3D is a gimmick because it's not the full thing, you know. It's like you are still looking at your television and things are like popping out of the screen, and that's it. It's not like you're really like in the world or something like that. And that's the thing with virtual reality, is if you have a headset like that and you feel like you are really standing in the same world and you can't see anything of the real world anymore if you wear that headset, you know. I think that, you know, if they do it well, that's not going to be a gimmick. That's really going to add to the experience. Now, I want to give you one example that I thought of, and I may be going a bit far with this, but it's just, you know, something that I thought of and something that, in my eyes, has a lot of potential. And yeah, I'm just thinking about that. Now, The Last of Us, of course. The Last of Us is a great game, and I was kind of like thinking of, you know, a sort of The Last of Us kind of game, but then you know, an MMO or something like that. And just think, like, you're in this big world, you're dropped into this big world. It would have to be first person, I'd say, because, you know, if the game is third person, then it's kind of like, you know, virtual reality doesn't seem to add much stuff to that, because it's still like a character you're looking at, you know, and it's still not feeling like you're in that world. But yeah, it's a first-person game, for example, in a big open world, and you would actually be, like, it's a big, you know, online open world, of course. It's an MMO RPG, pretty much. Or like, yeah, shooter MMO or something like that. And you would actually be dropped into this world, and you were actually being chased by infected, by zombies. You know, and you could actually make groups with people and, you know, do stuff together with people, like, you know, try to survive. The thing would have built-in headsets and stuff, so you would actually still be talking with everyone. And it would really feel like you're in this world and you're being chased by infected. You know, that's just something that I have thought of. And, you know, in my eyes, that really sounds like you know, yeah, something really exciting, at least in my eyes, of course. So, you know, that's pretty much the conclusion I wanna tell you in my eyes, is that I think virtual reality could be a big step if they do it well. And I'm really excited about the whole idea of really feeling like you're in a world and, you know, like you're actually experiencing what the main character is experiencing. So yeah, just let me know what you think about that. What do you think about virtual reality? Is it something that, like me, you've always like kind of like dreamt of, I think is the word, or that, you know, do you think it's going to be a gimmick or something like that? Do you think that it will really add to the experience? It will really be something new and fresh and exciting that will actually work? Yeah, please let me know that. And then for now, that was the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, excuse me for not, or I mean, my apologies for not like uploading a video in the past 2 weeks. It's been a really, you know, busy time for me. But yeah, I mean, more videos are to come, a really exciting video this Sunday. And then for now, that's pretty much it. So I want to thank you a lot for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.
Your world is in flames, there